In case you missed it, I'm back on my Coin Lady channel. I believe IBM holds the key to the future financial system, and we will discuss it. To be honest, I kind of assumed IBM went its own way after that. No longer were they a formidable force. The real size of IBM was a complete shock to me. I'll start by providing some background on IBM, since they achieved some notable milestones during their existence. So, in Endicott, New York, on this day in 1911, as a computing tabulating recording corporation, IBM was created. The company would subsequently develop in the 1950s. This massive, groundbreaking computer at Stanford was utilized by Bank of America and contributed to the economic boom that followed World War II. The first desktop computer was released by IBM in 1981. Our budget is set at $29,000. You can understand why the first desktop computer wasn't in every home back then when you consider the prices today. However, IBM's initial foray into the personal computer market, the Junior PC, or PC Junior, was unveiled on this day, November 1, 1983. Thus, you can observe their progressive evolution. April 1986 marked the debut of the IBM PC convertible. Along with the introduction of the 3.5-inch floppy disk format, that convertible was the first laptop-style computer from IBM, following in the footsteps of the luggable IBM Portable. Now we jump to the 1990s, when the first smartphone, the IBM Simon, debuted at Comdex in Las Vegas, Nevada, with a pen-based computer that boasted an i386 processor, solid-state drive, and a BGA transflective display, basically the same as the first tablet. In addition, sending and receiving email was truly possible on this phone. Thus, they did change with time. Alright, let's move on to the present. IBM is leading the way in quantum computing. You may recall that our folks were quite vocal about the quantum monetary system. Following this route will lead you to a quantum banking system. Accordingly, the adventure started in 2016 when IBM made a quantum computer available to researchers and enthusiasts all across the globe by putting it on the cloud. The impact has been enormous. Customers have performed around 3.2 trillion quantum circuits, leading to nearly 3,000 scientific papers, and the company has created over 70 quantum computers, with about 20 of them being continually available through cloud access. In 2017, IBM introduced a prototype of the first commercially available quantum computing processor. How about we skip ahead to 2022? At IBM, Biden examines a quantum computer. Also, between 2016 and 2022, you can observe how rapidly it changed. Despite the fact that everything was sped up in 2020 due to COVID, it is still evolving. This is now sourced from Tokenizer. IBM will celebrate its 112th birthday in 2024. Many of our technological advancements this century have been spearheaded by IBM. From its humble beginnings selling clocks, IBM has gone a long way. That is why it is fantastic to witness these DLTs linked to an industry behemoth like IBM. Bringing in a famous face isn't all it does. IP, when it comes to computing power, General Motors is unrivaled. Starting with Qnt, we can see that IBM has been a part in supporting SAP for quite some time. This is particularly brought to light by an IBM researcher who works closely with Thomas Hart, John O., and other members of SATP. ISO TC307 is really well organized, and the combination of IBM, Qnt, and Thomas Hart makes complete sense. For the simple reason that Qnt1 will serve as the system's linchpin. Show that an ion comes from an excellent illustration of IBM's dedication to building and leading technologies is Cspr. Watson X has already begun to introduce IBM to the AI of the future. Now they're teaming up with Cspr to create Proof AI, which will be integrated into Watson X natively. This will allow AI, Cspr, and IBM to seamlessly utilize the immutability and transparency of blockchain technology. Imagine if Cspr and IBM caused the fourth and fifth industrial revolutions to converge. IBM joined the Hbar Council in August 2019, making them one of the earliest members. However, through council discussion on hash graph advances, we recently learned that IBM is constructing a digital ID on Hbar. On top of that, we have observed IBM patterns that make explicit reference to a crypto consensus service. It is well known that IBM is not typically one to engage in public crypto space collaboration. Another DAG-based DLT network with which IBM has partnered is Vendors DAG. IBM recently sponsored a graph hackathon where participants competed for over $100,000 in prizes and were given access to IBM's cloud infrastructure. There are a number of projects that cross over between IBM and Constellation. Their resumes include stints at Space Isaac, the U.S. Department of Defense, and, most recently, NFT-DAO, where they both served as co-founders. The fact that the U.S. government has officially acknowledged IBM and Constellation's partnership speaks volumes. In my view, DAG has long been the data-driven engine of the cryptocurrency industry. That, in my opinion, will be DAG's primary function under the future monetary system as well. There have been a few comments and presentations on IOTA from IBM as well. One such example is an IBM patent that discusses work scheduling systems and makes explicit reference to IOTA. Curiously, this aligns perfectly with IOTA's original idea for machine-to-machine connections. Envision a world where machines pay each other in real time for the energy they use. For example, your air conditioner may pay a portion of your electric bill based on its energy usage. Thus, some of the ties that bind these cryptocurrencies, there is also BM Ripple. Stellar is another one that has gone unmentioned. In the new monetary system, Stellar and IBM will continue to collaborate closely, building on their already strong cooperation. A legal digital asset developed on an IBM blockchain massively linked to Stellar XRP, Dogecoin Pepe has no value or service, but serves as a stronghold. In the new financial system, IBM will play a significant role, according to the Federal Reserve governments, which are transforming the way U.S. institutions and enterprises pay. So far, if you want to invest in cryptocurrency, you should follow IBM. There you can find the entrance to the new monetary system. Thank you for watching my channel and for subscribing. I'll see you later.